Alright, final week of Challenge of Elders before JasMan comes out. Week 23, we have Catapult, so more grenades can be thrown. Grenade kill bonus, so you get more points for grenade kills, and Juggler, which isn't too bad, because you're going to be using bad juju for the most part, and getting sniper ammo is pretty easy. I definitely want to run a Sun Singing if you want to make this easy for yourself. I use 2 firebolt grenades. Make sure you don't use Touch of Flame, because if the enemy dies to the burn component of the grenade, it doesn't count as a grenade kill, which is really bad for points, so don't bother with that. Just go with Gift of the Sun. And your Firebolt, Radiant Skin you're playing by yourself, and definitely Radiant Will, so your super lasts a lot longer. Just quickly, if you want to play as a different class, I'd recommend Blade Dancers, obviously, with Encore for a Hunter and for a Titan. You want to be, if you're a Titan, you obviously have a choice of using Sunbreaker with either Explosive Pyre and Forge Master, or if you want to go for the grenade build, definitely go with Simmering Flames and whatever grenade you feel comfortable with, probably Incendiary. Alright, so first room is Kexus, and Kexus sucks. I mean, straight up, Kexus is one of the worst bosses because it's difficult as such. It's not easy, but it's just annoying because he chops around, he throws blinding orbs, he has a really annoying head hitbox which it's sort of awkward to hit. He spawns mines which suppress you all the time, and all the vandals throw up bubble shields and he gets stuck in these shields and gives him immunity. It's miserable. Given the number of points available this week, I recommend just going straight for the kill on this guy. Don't really bother spending time in this room. You could literally walk out of this room with 0 points and you'll be 100% fine to get over 30,000. You probably still break 40,000 if you don't get any points in this room. So I'd literally just stay on the perimeter and focus fire the boss for the most part. I mean, the boss does walk up to you, so if he gets too close, just sort of change sides and then continue to snipe from the other side. You definitely need to bring some special ammo synths, or maybe not definitely. I mean, if you're out of special, just go for like some primary ammo kills. That way you can get some special ammo boxes to spawn. As for guns, yeah, I mean, bad juju, can't really go wrong. I mean, if you're a Sun Singer, you want to have as many grenades as possible, so if you max out your intellect and discipline and then have bad juju with Praxic Fire, you're in really good shape. Don't worry too much about getting grenade kills in this room on the ads. I mean, go for the boss. Get him out of the way, move on. I tend to just sort of like make a way around the map, and then once I get in a clean shot, take him out. I'll cut out most of this room because it's pretty boring, and there's not much to talk about. It was really just going for the kill, and if you keep your distance, you shouldn't have any trouble staying alive. I think I'll just play it through for the first. Like, if you have a super, like, just feel free to like just spam the grenade with all your firebolts. I mean, you'll get some points. I mean, can't go wrong with a point. I mean, they're not necessary at this stage, but hey, not gonna say no to points, are you? Yeah, just sort of cut out quite a bit here, and this is right at the end now. And you'll see, like, he'll spawn the mine, he'll throw 2 blinding orbs at you, and he'll hit you, and then he has a really awkwardly sized hitbox head, which sort of it's tilted all the time, and keeps on flipping left and right, and he teleports, and oh man, not a good room. And you're honestly, like, better off going with an LMG to deal the damage than a sniper. I mean, sniper's nice because you can stagger him, but LMG is just way easier to use. Anyway, get him out of the way. Any score's fine. Literally any score is fine coming out of here at 2500, but that's irrelevant. Alright, next room, much better. 7 of Oryx is a much better boss. I mean, his mechanic of these little darkness orbs above you is kind of annoying, but not a very big deal. So yeah, enter the room, make your way to the right. You know the sort of hub that we usually sit around every time we're in this room. Going to be featuring again here. It's also nice here because whenever a darkness bolt spawns above you, you can sort of crash behind the box and it doesn't do anything to you. For the most part, I probably had one situation where it didn't protect me, but out of like the dozens to probably 100 even times I've been in here, it's only hit me once, so no big deal. So yeah, when you got super up, just throw the grenades. The enemies tend to pull in this area if you come over this side, so You shouldn't have any problem like sweeping out most of them with your firebolts. The firebolts do a lot of the work for you. And Praxic Fire and Catapult's just ridiculous. I mean, you'll just, yeah, throw upwards of like, I don't know, 15, 20 grenades. Not to mention grenades like will cool down like 10 seconds by themselves, 12 seconds by themselves, so you should have no issue. But yeah, when you're done with your grenades, just sort of crouch behind here to protect yourself. Sweep up the last few enemies with bad juju. And firebolts if you have any. Actually a lot more ads than I thought. I mean, I would have thought I got most with the super, but they still keep coming for the same wave, so you're already 60% done for the next rotation. That's really nice. Yeah, coming here to snipe, be careful, like the darkness bolts will still spawn, you gotta really listen out for them. And the boss will try to hit you, and he probably will hit you, and you know, just keep your distance, don't let yourself get too weak, just back off if you have to. The recent patch for the RoI DLC, they actually massively increased the flinch when you get hit from sniping. You'll see some like the sniping center point just goes so far off center, it's crazy. Like it nearly goes to the bottom left or right of the screen sometimes. It's great. I feel like that was a PvP nerf that, as always, it creeps into PvE as well. Don't really like to separate the two, so you'll see a lot of stagger and flinch come off the sniper scopes these days, but whatever. So same again, come here and come behind this box and build up your super once it's charged. Go on with the firebolts. Build some points. This room is really good for points, so that's fine. You should get, in this room alone, anything over 13,000, honestly. I mean, 15,000 is very easy to do as well, but also, I mean, you're not taking too much time doing these rotations, so you shouldn't have too much time with the impatience, even though impatience doesn't really hit you. Don't be too reckless like that. Don't push too far into the middle, even though I was trying to be greedy with points. You'll get lit up by the hobgoblins and the boss. It's not really worth it. So yeah, rinse and repeat. I'll cut out a bit here and skip to the end. Alright, take him down, and what, 17-4, yeah. So anything, I mean, depends on your starting score, but anything 15,000 plus is excellent. I mean, 13,000, 12,000 plus is fine, because this room is full of points. Alright, now no risk. Another miserable boss. It was good modifiers this week, but really bad bosses. Alright, jump in. Make your way to the left. You know this bunker that we like to use. The nice thing about firebolts in here is that the sirens get one shot, which is really good for points and for crowd control. So you get like a triple kill with one firebolt. And you want to use this hub for part of the fire. I mean, last week I tended to have a sort of makeshift strategy in which like you just sort of bail if you get overrun, but now I think I have a bit more structured procedure to this room. Yeah, the phalanxes will still come to the left of you. They still spawn in a pack of 6 or so to the left. Just make sure you don't ignore them. They will overrun you pretty quickly, so as soon as you see them start to pile up, you either have to gun them down, grenade them, use your heavy, or bail. I mean, sometimes bailing is the best option, because if you're out of everything, you'll probably see me bail pretty shortly. But if they're at a safe distance and you got clean shots, just take a shot, use grenades. I do choose to bail here because I gotta reload, and this is how the strategy is much better. I find that the strategy is better doing this. You actually, once you've thinned the sirens down and the phalanxes start to overwhelm you a bit, you can sort of push down to the spawn area, gain some distance, pick them off. You'll also have a better chance taking out the axiom bolts, and you'll have an easier time sniping the boss from here too. Or LMG, whatever you like. Do some damage to him. So when the next wave spawns, like, I recommend just bail in, pretty much treat it like it's the first wave again, just head back to the left side bunker. Make your way. Honestly, your super should be pretty close to charge if not already charged, so once it's ready and the enemies start to pile up, feel free to use it. you'll see that each super is worth like 3,000 points plus, so 30,000 is going to be just no worries. Yeah, don't, yeah, make sure you watch for the phalanx on the left. I do get careless sometimes, and they do creep in, and it can become a problem. Don't forget about the darts, they will mess you up. See how they decided to bail here. This is how the strategy tends to go, like as soon as like your super's done, just try to get out of there and make your way back to the start so you have some distance and they pick the enemies off one by one, no problem. I was cut towards the end now because it's more or less just instant repeat for that strategy. Lopping some fireballs, trying to build up some score at the end. I'm already, what, 38k, yeah. Sunsling is probably the easiest of all the classes to do it this week because I mean, your super's built around your grenades and this is all about grenades and catapult this week, so. Then again, like, I mean, Simmering Flames build with Titan does work quite well as well. I mean, you can also use your hammers if you're in a jam because you get health back through explosive part. No, you get health back through cauterize, which is nice. You don't get that same sort of benefit from Sunsinger, but no big deal. So yeah, once the ads are there, just feel free to finish them once you pass 30k. And that's it. That's the last challenge of Elders for Rise of Iron drops. I don't know what the deal will be when Rise of Iron drops. I haven't been too up to date with it all. I imagine it'll still be... I guess like the loot at the end of the challenge mode, the guns, well, the guns with the ghosts and the exotic weapons like Dreg's Promise and Queenbreaker's Bow, they drop at your light level. So I'm guessing that they will continue to drop at your light level. I'm guessing. Anyway, I imagine I'll still make these ones until Rise of Iron comes out. Oh well, hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys.